Welcome back to a prep update. I thought I would make a video. I haven't been filming much this week. So I was like, oh, I haven't filmed, but a few things have changed and where I am in my prep. So I just thought I would give an update video. So a sit down video, not much really going on. The cats are asleep down there. Well, they're not actually, they're just kind of awake. You all right, Socks? You all right, mate? Yeah? All good? People got annoyed at the last drug video I did because I talked about the kittens first. And some guy was like, video starts at like 5, whatever. It was like a really sarky little comment. But you called him a cunt, didn't you? Yeah. So apparently you're a cunt if that's that person. So if you don't like the cats, you're a cunt and you can fuck off. Anyway, that's how we're starting this video. If you're offended by that, cunt, welcome to the UK. We use the word cunt and we don't care. Well, I don't. And if you don't like it, fuck off. Anyway, you can tell that the trend's in, right? Okay, anyway. Basically, let's get stuck straight in. So this time, the video starts at 1 minute so-and-so if you want to be that kind of person. Absolute reject of fucking life. So let's get stuck into it. Where is my stack? Where are my anabolics at 10 weeks out tomorrow? Obviously, not crazy amount of changes, but a few changes have happened. Where's my cardio and things like this? So I will do a full day of eating soon. My food has been lowered, you know, down to like 150 gram of carb on a rest day. So if you are complaining and your carbs are higher than that on a rest day, and remember, I am 248 pounds and I'm eating that and I don't complain. Why? Because I want to get shredded. So sorry, I had quite a few check-ins done today. Done all my check-ins. Actually got 2 left, that's a lie. And they're both, big shout out to Alex and David from the USA. We'll check in a bit later. Where are things anabolic wise? So still on 600 milligrams of test, 400 milligrams of Mastron, 100 milligrams of Tren, 100 milligrams of Primo, T3, T4, so T3 at 25 mcg, replacement dosage, 100 mcg of T4 replacement dosage, and then we have got 40 mcg of Clen, and then we've got 3 IU of GH fasted, 3 IU of GH before bed. So we have an increase in GH. Now, I think you've probably seen on my last couple of videos, my weight has been fluctuating anywhere between 250 and 248. I have gone down as low as 246. But since we added in the anabolics and the increase in growth hormone, we have seen an increase in fullness and we have seen an increase in scale weight, but the composition is getting better. So I'm going to put a photo of what I look like fasted here just so you can see. So you can see that actually harder, better abs, more separated legs, but his body weight's going up. And this is where people like have said, oh, what do you think your body weight will be on stage? I don't know, because like my last prep, I lost like, I did go as low as like 192. 193, but remember carbing back up, I ended up almost not reaching the light heavyweight limit. I was 200 pounds on the day that I needed to be 198.2. I mean, there's no way that I'm going to be that light because I'm considerably larger as a human being. So, look, I think I'm probably going to land anywhere between 225 and 230 on stage. I don't know. I literally could lose 18 pounds from now and that's it, and carb back up. I could lose 25 pounds from now, carb back up. So look, I'm not overly bothered. I know that I put a lot of muscle on. I can see that I put a lot of muscle on. You can see that I put a lot of muscle on. You know, I've spent a long time growing and pushed my body weight up, got heavy and built a fuckload of tissue. One thing about this prep is I haven't really felt, I haven't had that skinny fat phase where I'm like, my chest, I'm still filling out my tops. I'm still sitting here in this top, filling it out. Like my 3XL tops, my chest and my delts are still filling them out and waiting for that time to be like, why do my sleeves feel like they've gone? It's like, it's not happened yet. And I'm like, oh, but I'm like, why am I getting all these veins on my arms, but I'm not losing that sort of, it's like, oh, maybe because you've actually built some fucking muscle tissue, which is sort of realizing right now that, oh, actually, do you know what? I'm going to have quite a substantial amount of muscle when I get on stage. Certainly that I've been doing quite a bit of cardio recently. So my cardio at the minute is 50 minutes on a training day and 70 minutes on a rest day. That 70 is broken up into 50 in the morning and 20 in the evening. So as quite a bit of cardio that I'm on. I've always been someone who's had to push hard to get in shape. If you've watched since the last prep, you know, there was times in my last prep I was on 50 grams of carbs, 2 hours of cardio a day. So just, I've always been like that. Before my first ever prep, I still had to push hard. Like I was on like 0 grams of like carbs from 8 weeks out. Just had to dug hard, but I can work really hard on low food and high cardio. I can still progress lifts. I can still push really hard. Just fucking bulletproof mindset of like not being defeated. Don't get me wrong, there's times where I have to lower the weight, but I'll stay controlled and I'll still train like a fucking animal because, man, I want it and I enjoy it. You know, it's like a challenge to like try and beat yourself every time, and then you know that someone else is doing the work. Like I'm trying to turn professional this year, and like what comes with that is that Milan show will be the best people at that pit. Well, some of the best people in the amateur circuit will be turning up from all over the fucking country, or all over the world, actually. You know, any Tom, Dick and Harry can enter that for that pro qualifier, as long as they're qualified, as long as they can do it, they've done a regional, they're good to go. So, you know, it's going to be a heavily competitive lineup. If you're sitting there fucking, you know, moaning about your cardio, moaning how low your food is and stuff like, I don't think that you're ready for that level. That's your infancy, that's your junior, that's your first prep. You know, after your first prep, it should be like, you ain't moaning about the tiredness. You're just like, I want to win, I want to win, because I do, man. Like, who doesn't want to be a professional in their sport? Certainly, go on and grace a great career within as a bodybuilder. Like, that's what I want to do. I'm young, I'm 28. I want to achieve that shit. I know the time's ticking. At the end of the day, I know 28 is young, but you know, if bodybuilding's finished and you're 40, that's 12 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I've explained where my cardio is, my cycle. As you can see, things are starting to taper up a little bit. With things, what are we on, like 1.2 grams. So for me, probably see my injectables. I'll see what Sasson does. Sasson's so good and his eye is so fucking good. Like, you know, you can't beat someone who's been doing it for 26, 27 years. That eye is perfect, you know. In this day and age, a lot of people who are in competitive bodybuilding, you know, there's a lot of swept up in a lot of shit. And it's like, you can't count on someone who's been staring at bodies for that long and seeing so much, right? So, yeah, we'll see. Certainly, orals will get used at some point, and that's when it will get kind of fun. I'm quite a big fan of, like, Anavar, Winnie, obviously. Towards the end, last time we used Halo testing as well, and that was great. The strength benefits were remarkable. I felt like I had no energy and felt like hollow, but just could move weights and then just carried on moving. And I remember then Sasa messaged me telling me off. I had like the 42s on the shoulder press and I was just going for it like, brr, brr, brr. I was like, okay, last week I got 9, I got 15. And he's like, stop training like a nutcase, you're a week and a half out. I'm like, oh yeah, good idea, it's probably. I'm pretty peeled right now, probably the best thing to do. I'll snap a fucking tendon off, especially with that sort of increase, with that increase in neural drive that you're going to get. Unbelievable. Anyway, other than that, that's really the update. That's all I'm going to give you today. I haven't got much really else to report except keep on talking for England, which I can do. Yeah, happy days, busy. That's why I haven't filmed overly too much. You know, busy. Quite a few people have jumped on the team. Still got coaching slots available. A few people, more people jumping into preps as well. So really exciting. I've got a big weekend this weekend. I've got 3 clients in a show, and actually going to be turning up for that show this Sunday. So really looking forward to that, seeing how they get on. I've got a Masters bikini client who's absolutely skinless. Like, she's peeled, she's so good. The federation she's doing, I hope they reward her and not say that she's too IFBB, because that's happened before. Not with her, but with other people, when they've said that they're too hard for their criteria, which is annoying, because it's like, if you're pro standard, that's what the standard should be. But at the end of the day, bodybuilding is a business, and other federations have got to separate themselves from the NPC in order for them not to just be a warm-up federation. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, and that's it. You know, they need to be able to build their own business and be able to build it. You know, if you're cheaper than the federation, people will be like, oh, that's cheaper, I'll start with them. But they're not trying to be like that, which I understand. So they've got a separate judging criteria. But she's fucking mustard, man. Very, very good. And I've got another Masters bikini client who's fucking mustard. She was a first timer the other weekend. So, you know, second show, she should be a lot better. She's harder this week. And then I've got another guy who's competing as well. So this will be out before or just after, so I don't need to say too much about that one. Anyway, Team Ginger in full force. The cat's sleeping. We'll finish it off with a cat update. Watch these little two fuckers. Here you go, look, the cutest little animals ever. What's up? What's up, Smoke? Hey? What's up, big lads? Look at them sleeping, look, they're like half asleep. They're half asleep right now. Hey, what's up? What's up, little sharks? Oh, they're purring, look. Camera. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, get out of the way. People saying that the video starts or whatever. Not interested in you, eh, Socks? What do you think of them? Cunts. Oh, very good. What do you think, Smokey? Cunts. Yeah, very true. Yeah, love that. All right, until next one.